Hello everybody, and I hope that you can hear me okay. I am using a lapel mic hooked up to this sweet owl hat because there are fireworks going on outside and it was storming earlier, so I didn't want too much background noise. Let me know how this mic works. This video, I'm going to be talking about whether or not it is worth it to go to a top 10 physical therapy program. Many of you know I earned my doctorate in physical therapy from the University of Miami. Always been a top 10 program. So I'll tell you my experience on whether or not I think going to a top 10 program was worth it or not. When I applied to PT school, I applied to 3 schools. I got into 2 out of 3. I actually got denied from the school I got my master's in public health from, though my MPH GPA was basically a 4.0, but got denied from that school, got into another school that was a state school, and I got into the University of Miami. The reason why I chose to go to Miami over the state school was my interview just felt better, and that area, the tuition wasn't that much of a difference. Plus, I chose Miami because they lock their tuition in, so my tuition never changed from when I started in 2015 to 2018, so I knew how much I was paying each semester due to that tuition lock-in. So was going to Miami worth it for me? Now, let me preface this by saying that no matter where you go, you're going to get the same license. Your license is going to generate the same amount of revenue, and I know I said in my last video, if you're going to just be a staff PT, go as cheaply as possible, but look at bigger schools when you're considering research opportunities and other things down the line, such as electives and things that you might be interested in. So make sure you look at a whole picture and what fits you. Now, I really liked Miami starting off because that first summer you do cadaver anatomy, where you have your own cadavers at the medical school, and if you don't pass that, you fail out of the program. If you can't pass the basic anatomy foundations, then you fail out, which makes sense because that's the foundation for the rest of your training. After that first summer of intense cadaver anatomy, I did get in trouble for posting some offensive memes that I thought were hilarious and basically just calling people out for being bitch made, but it just so happened that my class president was bitch made, decided to print out memes that were in a group that is supposed to be away from faculty and go give it to faculty because he was a bitch and still is a bitch. Anyway, after you pass your first year, you then do your first outpatient rotation before you come back, learn all your inpatient stuff, and then do your inpatient rotations plus your other elective rotations. My experience at Miami, I think I actually really valued the relationships I built with professors. I know I didn't get along very well with my classmates besides for this cool group of people right here, but for me, I enjoyed the experience. I was very fortunate to have really great elective opportunities there, and I feel that I had a really solid foundation, and coming out, I do feel that I was better prepared than people coming from other programs. Now, that's just my personal experience, and that's why I would say when you're looking at choosing a top 10 school, no matter where it is or just a top school, look at what your end goal is. Financially, you do want to at least know what you're getting into. As I said, one of the reasons I chose Miami was the tuition was locked in, so I knew it wasn't going to increase. That's my experience going to a top 10 program. If you have any more specific questions, please comment below and I will make a follow-up video. But really, all of this is going to depend on your end goal. Do you just want to be a staff PT and that's all you want to do? Go to the cheapest school possible. If you want more research opportunities, more elective opportunities, make sure that you try to get involved in that. At the end of the day, really, PT is at this point no longer a good ROI for many people, regardless of what school you go to. They've increased tuition immensely at all schools since I went in 2015. I know that now I've seen schools online that, it's $18,000 a semester, and that's just ridiculous. I know that these rates are set by the schools, and they're like, oh, well, you're getting a doctoral degree, so we're going to charge the, MD, DO tuition. And it's just really kind of putting people in a bad financial spot. Make sure you just get a full picture of everything and you really look at what you want to do. That being said, I had a great experience at a top 10 school, and I don't believe I'd be the clinician I am today if I did not go to a top 10 school. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Smith, physical therapist. Please subscribe to the channel, comment below with any questions, and I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch this video. All right, guys, see you in the next video.